I think if you look deep down, somewhere, or up in the sky, you find it. A dream, or maybe pictures. It could be a small idea, a lonely kettle, something big and otherworldly, a freaky time loop. All I know is it's got to be in 1 month, under 3 strict rules. The trade-off. In September, I traded time on set with time in the editing room as I attempted to make another short film in 1 month under 3 strict rules. Rule 1, the Patreon budget. My budget is limited to whatever my Patreon total is this month, and I can't chip in myself. Rule 2, no freebies. That means no asking people to do things for free and no borrowing things for free. Rule 3, fair pay. I have to pay people fairly for the fraction of time I can afford. The premise behind Think About It involves a manager being accosted by their colleague in the middle of their lunch break. The colleague tries to dissuade the manager from selecting their rival for a promotion. When this doesn't work, they turn to bribery. A little like during the making of Trapped, Think About It also had me running around trying to manage 2 cameras, a boom stand, an audio recorder, and direct the stars of the show. It was another huge task, and doing it this way does mean I never really know exactly what I've captured that day. It's only in the editing room when I can actually watch back some of the footage from camera B and really get a grasp of the performances captured within. The same is true with the audio. I wish I could just focus on getting good quality audio on set, but the current budget doesn't allow me to have anyone else helping, and goodness knows I can't have someone help for free. I ended up not boarding the scenes on set, under the idea that it would give me more time with the actors overall, and it did, but it did mean piecing the audio and the footage together quite difficult, even with synchronizing software. That's some of the trade-off I'm constantly having to make at this stage in the 1 month movie's journey. Do I go for a film with 1 actor and 1 assistant, or 2 actors and just myself? When it comes down to drumming up ideas, it's so much easier if the scene has 2 characters than 1, and so I choose to suffer on the day and make it work. I would, though, love to have someone else join the crew in the future. Here's hoping. A huge shout out to my patrons, by the way, whose collective input made this month's short possible. I have something extra special for you all coming soon. Right, okay, so we'll start off from the fork. Maybe give up. So this is the first time we see your face. Take your time thinking about the things that you're struggling with, thinking about, and then get your phone out. Maybe after about 3 or 4 seconds of her being on her phone, that could be your cue to come over. Okay. And action. So you've kind of got 2 different things going on. You obviously have a really clear agenda,
Yeah.
which is as likely as possible you want to kind of... I feel like your character would prefer to not have to do the whole money thing.
Yeah.
She definitely would prefer not to have to do the whole report thing. So she's kind of like got different stages, and then her hand is forced because, I don't know, you have this hatred of Juliana, and
You've got something against that girl,
isn't it?
yeah, and maybe even more deeply rooted. Maybe you have managerial experience. And you would handle it differently.
Do I want the job?
No, I think you want to see her not get it. And maybe she's an upstart and she's like really a bit too much in your face, a bit too much of a try hard and a job's worth. So maybe outside of your professional sphere, you know, with a glass of wine in the evening, you might say to your friend, "Oh, I've got one." She's a toughie. And cut. That's great. When she tries to stop you, that's when you can be like, just have a relief that you kind of misread it a little bit.
Yeah.
You haven't, but she's trying to just stop you. So,
Okay.
and then if I give you this now, don't spend it all at once, and just maybe pop it.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there for reference at the moment.
So when I say about candidate, do you want me to do anything? Because that's the bit where...
Yeah, for now, don't.
Don't do anything, yeah.
But as she's saying that line, you can look at her and then look down at... and say... What's the line?
Hopefully don't
Yeah.
That line there.
land.
Yeah. And we'll stop there after that line, okay.
Okay.
Intercept. Feel free to tell her off much less,
Much less.
like you're going to try and avoid the confrontation. So, and then same with your implications as to just really gentle. One story idea, one scene, 6 pages of script, 1,252 words, 2 actors, a 2-hour shoot, 1 location, 2 cameras, 20 slates used, 89.9 gigabyte footage shot, 1 crew member, 5.25 hours editing, a $69 budget brought to you by 18 patrons, processing fees $6.73, Patreon fees $3.45. £46.47 the total to spend after fees, £2.50 on food, but most of the budget going into time on set with the actors. Put together with the usual setup, all coming together to make one movie in 1 month. One of the challenges in the production of this short was in the props department. In the script, the colleague tempts the manager with a fat stash of cash. But our overall budget for the film was only just shy of £47. So there's no way I could have more than that on screen, because that would be going over our total, even if we were only temporarily using more. Okay, job done. Think About It is now live for you to watch. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up so YouTube knows you care. I know you do.